With Waco's first ever Olympian set to make the trip to Tokyo this week, we're hearing from some of his biggest supporters about the man he is. Fox 44's Cameron Stuart talked to family and coaches to find out how Wil London got where he is today.
This time next week, Wil London will be over 6,000 miles across the globe in Tokyo living his dream. But there's little doubt as to where his heart and his mind will be. They'll be right here, at home.
Waco from the start, it's gonna be Waco to the finish, you know.
Track has taken Wil London all over the world, but he's always kept Waco at the forefront of everything he does. From Waco youth track to Waco High and a stellar college career at Baylor, he has always been the pride of Waco.
If it's in Russia or if it's in Belarus, if it's in Tokyo, you're still gonna hear him say, Waco that's my hometown. And I think that's pretty cool.
As the city's first ever homegrown Olympian, London knows his duty to be a positive influence.
He's kind of carrying the city as a former Waco ISD student and Waco High student. It's just, you're proud for him, you're proud for the city. He gets to put another notch in, another positive notch in.
Wil wasn't always the track star he is now. In fact, he cried on the way to his first ever practice before he discovered his own speed. When he was in the 5th grade, his ambitions changed. Just check the receipts.
My ultimate goal is to become a pro athlete in the NBA or track and field.
Wil has always had Olympic dreams for himself, but also for his city.
He wants to put the city on his shoulder. He wants to be the one to bring everybody together, to make a difference.
It's not like I left and had to go to a bigger city to accomplish everything. Like everybody's here, they're a witness, and everybody pretty much supports me, and I support everybody else.
The city showed their support this week, giving the track star a day in his honor.
The Wil London Day today, man. July 20th, 2021. Best day in the world.
But even with all the recognition, those who have watched him grow up say the man they used to call Little Wil hasn't changed a bit. He's still the same guy who walked confidently and quietly through the halls of Waco High School.
When he was in high school, he didn't have a big group around him. He was kind of, like I said, he was kind of quiet, mild-mannered, but when he spoke, he can get your attention.
So I just do everything with the same people I came up with. So I guess, and they don't treat me any different. So I think that's what I love also. So like, it's not just home, but it's like family to me.
His biggest supporters find it tough to even explain how proud they are to see him achieving his childhood goal. Just
to know that he's representing, that he'll put that USA on, and he'll represent it with everything he's got, It's pretty special.
And while Wil is the first Waco native ever to compete in the Olympics, some of the U.S.'s greatest ever runners have come through Baylor. And Wil isn't content with just being a part of that club.
Hopefully I'll be able to be there one day on the same level as them, but me being the competitor I am, I want to pass them. I want to be the greatest to ever come through Baylor.